8:11 on your Thursday edition. Laramie Live on KOWB continues. I'm David Settle, and in studio with me, Duck and Shover, Smith and Wreckin from the Knotty Pines Roller Derby Club. They've got their first home bout. Good morning, ladies. How are you guys, girls, doing today?
Good morning. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, we're doing great. Thank you for having us.
I appreciate the time this morning. Obviously, the first home bout of the season. That's got to be exciting to get a chance to be here, and we'll talk about some of the details around this. But we'll start with you, Duck and Shover. These are their roller derby names here. I appreciate you two coming in. First, start with you. What made you get into the sport of roller derby? I guess kind of what was the impetus behind this?
Well, I think everyone gets into roller derby for their own different reasons. For me, I came to a couple bouts or games, and it looked real fun, and I thought maybe I can do it. Maybe I'm gonna try. So I went to a practice. They gave me a bunch of gear to use and showed me some things to do, and I just started trying to do it. And then I came to the next practice, and the next practice, and the next practice, and it just kept going from there.
It sounds like you're having a lot of fun with it.
It's a great time.
Yeah. What about for you? Smith and Wreckin is the other member of the Knotty Pines that's in studio. How did you get involved with roller derby? What's your backstory a little bit?
Well, I first found out about the roller derby team. They were doing a table at the university campus. And so I grabbed a pamphlet and ended up not going in that summer, but the next year in March I'm like, you know what, I need a physical activity, I need to make more friends, and this looks like a lot of fun. So I went in, and once I found where the practice venue was at, because I didn't check Facebook first, big mistake, found out where the practice was, and everybody just instantly cheered when they found out I was here for practice. And so that was exciting, just to be everybody happy to see you, even though you know no one.
Yeah, I gotcha. You're getting, and it sounds like you're enjoying things as the time's gone by.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of fun. All the girls are great. You can't beat the group of girls or the community involvement that it brings.
That's great to hear. Great to hear. We're talking with Duck and Shover, Smith and Wreckin from the Knotty Pines Roller Derby team, and they've got a bout coming up this Saturday at the Laramie Ice and Event Center. It's their first home bout of the season. You know, they call them a bout. You can call them a game, a match, however you want to look at it. But Knotty Pines Roller Derby presenting the Jaminator against this Denver Wreckin Roller Rebels. Talk about the level that you ladies compete at. I know that you guys kind of got the certification a couple years back now, and just is it a high level competition, would you say, that you ladies kind of face with some of your bouts?
It really depends on the bout. I might have to think about this for a minute.
That's all right. I'm putting them on the spot.
There are roller derby teams all across America, all across North America, and around the world actually. And so it depends on the game where how competitive it is. Some are not very competitive, others are very competitive. Last year or a couple years ago we went to a place in Utah, and we were beat by almost 300 points.
Oh wow.
A lot of games tend to be the winner wins by roughly 100 points or so. So there's a lot of variation, so it's very hard to say where that competitiveness is, because it depends just on team against the other team. Okay, so it just varies with the level. What about the competitive nature? I mean, do you girls find a lot of competitiveness in the bouts that you have, more than, don't want to reflect on the Utah part of it, I guess. So, I mean, I guess maybe is there a learning curve to the sport, would you say? Oh yeah, very much so. That's one of the fun things is most of us are come into roller derby having to learn how to skate well, how to work with your teammates, to learn how to play roller derby and what roller derby is.
How to fall without dying.
How to fall without dying? Well, I would hope that would be key in this. Now, the Denver Wreckin Roller Rebels, do you know much about this team that you ladies are going to face on Saturday?
We've played them in the past. They play us nearly every year, and they're a great team. We really enjoy playing with them because it is we do compete with them. We have a competitive spirit. but it's also a fun and respectful game at the same time.
All right, what positions do you all play in terms of, I know you jammers, what are we looking at here between you two?
Technically, I'm not qualified yet. I haven't
okay.
passed the minimum skills test.
Uh-oh.
I'm still a seedling.
She's getting there.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So I play whatever they tell me to while I'm learning.
So you're learning multiple roles, shall we say that?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. That's Smith and Wreckin. What do you play, Duck and Shover?
I do mostly blocking.
Okay.
On our teams, a lot of us will play both jammer or blocker, just change it out as needed. Some play as a jammer more often, but I tend to stay more toward the blocker aspects of it.
All right. Now this is a family-friendly event, so come on out. It is absolutely free, but I know this is going towards, you guys are looking for some support in a great way here in terms of tickets are $10, but ages 12 and under are free. Excuse me, I do want to clarify that. So tickets are $10 for adults, but 12 and under are free. And you guys are using some of your proceeds to support a great cause. Talk a little bit about that coming up on Saturday, if you wouldn't mind.
I know a little bit. I know we're supporting it's Home on the Range.
Mm-hmm.
They are a
Animal sanctuary.
yeah. They large and small animals.
Okay.
So like they have, I've seen pictures of horses and cattle that they've taken in, and I think it's a full sanctuary. They're not like a shelter.
Okay. All right. So again, the proceeds are going to benefit Home on the Range, and you ladies have done this with every home bout. You try and support some group in the community. Is that right?
Absolutely, and that's common with most roller derby bouts wherever you go. So we've worked with Home on the Range is a common one, Safe Project. We've worked with Soup Kitchen and other nonprofits like that in the Laramie area.
All right, so and that's this Saturday, June 9th, 6:30 is when the doors open, and then the bout itself will start at 7. It's a family-friendly event, and so if you can check it out, the Naughty Pines with their first home roller derby bout against the Denver Wreckin Roller Rebels. Anything else before I let you ladies go here this morning on this Thursday? Anything else?
We're always looking for new skaters.
Oh, new seedlings to start, and then you can teach them. Is that kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I can teach them how to fall. I'm really good at that one.
Is she giving herself less credit than she deserves?
No, she's actually fearless. It's amazing to watch her.
Okay. All right. Well, Duck and Shover, Smith and Wreckin from the Naughty Pines Roller Derby. The Jaminator's coming up this Saturday. Good luck in defeating Denver. Good luck in getting certified and getting there. How close? You get close?
I think I've passed half of the test, so
okay.
I've got to attempt the rest of the test, but it's probably that 27.5 that's gonna get me 27 laps in 5 minutes.
Wow, this sounds a lot more comprehensive than I imagined, I guess.
I had no idea that I had to take a test to bout.
You thought maybe once you were done with school that it was done and over with? Nope, you got a test just to make the team.
Yep.
All right, I understand that. So, well, best of luck to you, Smith and Wreckin, on accomplishing that. And then you can check out Duck and Shover on the rest of the Naughty Pines. Again, 6:30 is when the doors open. The bout starts at 7 against the Denver Wreckin Roller Rebels. That's easy to say. This Saturday, 6:37, and again, proceeds benefiting Home on the Range Animal Haven Animal Sanctuary, however you look at it, and they take a wide range indeed. And then, when's your next home bout? What are we looking at date-wise here after this one?
July 14th, I believe.
Okay.
Middle of July.
Okay, and then follow them on Facebook. If you like the Naughty Pines on Facebook, you can keep up to date on all the latest information with bouts and things like that. I know you girls will probably be out at some of the community events coming up here, Freedom Has a Birthday, things like that, trying to get folks out and knowing about Naughty Pines as well as get folks out to the bout not only this Saturday but in July. And feel free to come back on the show anytime.
Awesome, that'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.